So hello everybody from a wonderful morning in Yale University in New Haven in the US. I've been spending the past few days here doing a short program at the School of Management on leadership and on strategy. And by the way, highly recommend folks going back to class. No matter how experienced you are, no matter how many degrees you've completed throughout your career, it's just terrific to sit in a classroom, relax, be exposed to all of this knowledge from folks, particularly those of us in academia that tend to think, well, we're already in a classroom enough and we've done some teaching, or we've sat in classrooms when others were teaching or building programs, we've had enough. But in fact, you always learn, and there's a lot to learn, and there's a lot of tools that you can be taught that you can then bring to bear in your work and in your projects. There's a lot to learn about yourself and about the management of others, so highly recommend it. But we focus quite a bit this week on leadership, on what effective leadership means, and four fundamental features have been discussed here. So the first is about strategy, sort of vision, being able to set a vision for an organization, for a country, for an institution. And I think this is key because that sets everybody's goals, and it just sets a roadmap for institutions. The second is about execution, so not direct execution many times, but actually being able to arrange teams in a way that basically makes them effective. So I truly believe that there's a lot of leadership in the capacity to get things done, and I think this is essential because the world is in fact full of very good ideas, but many of them die on the execution phase. Now, the third is about empathy, so it's about people, and I think effective leadership is about making others around you feel great and allowing them to be fulfilled in their lives. And this is sort of concentric circles from you, your family, your friends, your work, your co-workers, your colleagues, the society that you operate in, etc. And I think there's truly very little leadership in the people that get things done but don't take care of the people around them. So this issue of empathy and people, I think, is key. And then the fourth, and I think this is essential, I think we've maybe discussed this less here, but I think it's absolutely essential. In my experience, it's been key. It's humility. It's being humble, allowing others to express their opinions, learning from others, being willing to listen. I think this is central. And it's also central philosophically because, in fact, if we are honest with ourselves, I think we need to accept that being put in a position of leadership or succeeding in reaching these positions has a lot of accidental elements in it, from when you were born, where, the opportunities you had growing up, the events, life events that are really outside of your control that shape your career. So this humility of understanding some components of randomness in where we are, I think is a component of wisdom, and I think it builds better leaders that are much more connected to the environment around them, and they're much more effective because they listen to others. So the world is in dire need of leadership in the private sector, in the public space. So there's a lot of us that need to learn about these things and then apply this to our daily lives. Anyway, thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.